Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading, your love reading, for the month of August, and it is for all placements, but specifically your Sun, Moon, Rising and your Venus signs. So basically what I'm getting here in your channeled messages, sorry my mind went a total mind block here, now that I don't know, even know, it just went into a pure mind block. So maybe some of you have been feeling that yourself maybe. So I was getting in your channeled message before I even pulled any cards, and now I can see why I was getting that in your channeled message. I was hearing that you're waiting, now like you're paused, you're stuck, or you're stopped. Now like at a crossroads, now like you're wanting to make a decision, and I feel like it's about you speaking up about yourself. Now like I feel like you need to speak up for yourself and how you're feeling. And I felt like that you were dealing with someone who was a know-it-all. That's what I heard. Now like a know-it-all. So someone who thinks that they know it all. Now like they're the be-all and end-all, and they're whatever they think is gospel. That's basically the message that I was getting through in your channeled message, and I can see why now after pulling your cards. So I feel like you're dealing with this person here, and I've noticed that mostly all the readings that I've been doing, the people are on this side now, like who's receiving the reading, and I tend to think that as well, whoever's watching the reading, if it's like the cross watcher of that specific sign, I tend to feel like I'm speaking to them now, like, but obviously you'll know who's who by the way that I'm describing it, and if it resonates with you, do you know what I mean? But please don't try and make it fit. If it doesn't fit, it's not your story, do you know what I mean? So we'll just get straight into this then. So I feel like you're dealing with someone who's you've got flexible here, and it's card number 19, which would be like 10, 9 add 1 is 10. I feel like you're feeling like you're dealing with someone who they're far too rigid, and they're basically making you lose now like the growth in yourself, now like in any potential that you could have. You're dimming your light for them. You're dimming your light for your person, the person that you're dealing with. They're too rigid. I feel like with this beaver, I can just see him as like annoyed. You're doing me nothing. I need to do this. I've got this to do. I've got that to do. Blah blah blah. Now, like, do you know what I mean? And I kind of feel like, and it's just like all shadow and darkness around them. And I just kind of feel that it's basically making your light now like just dim right down, dull right down. And this ties in with this firefly. It's basically you're feeling burnt out, and sorry, now my throat's going away, and that's obviously because I feel like you need to communicate how you're feeling towards your person, because I feel like you've been working on it and working on it and working on it. But if you can see the bee, all round the bee here, now like he's got like all his energy, his aura around him, it's all like hazied in and hazied away. That's because this person is eating in at your energy, do you know what I mean? And I feel like you've been working on it for so hard with your person for so long, over a very, very long period of time, that I feel like you're just about to gripe and now like sting, basically. And when you sting, it basically makes you feel like as if you're going to die, because obviously a bee dies after it stings, it's not a wasp. But I feel like this person, this sea serpent, I feel like I got the feeling that they've constantly got their eyes on you now, like they're constantly watching you. As you can see, this is like an eyeball, and this is like where this eyeball is looking, and they're looking directly at you, the bee. I feel like they're constantly watching you when you're working as well now to see what you're doing. They could be watching you over like cameras by the looks of it. But I also got the feeling that this, like your person, Sagittarius might give you like an eyeball. Now like they might say, now like that look with their eye. Now like with their eyes basically, to tell you, to communicate something through their eyes, the way that they're looking at you, they tell you something through their eyes. So I feel like it could be like, shut up or stand down or whatever. But I feel like this person's just taking the life force right out of you. And I feel like you really, that the sea serpent is all about a healing energy. You're wanting to heal this with this person now, like you're wanting this person to be more flexible with you. I feel like this person that you're dealing with, they're far too rigid in home and in their work. Now like, and it's just out of balance because it's too rigid everywhere you turn. You've got the Emperor reversed up here. It's very, very controlling and rigid, and it's kind of like what they say goes. Now like, and there's no ifs or buts about it. But I feel like you've been wanting to heal this with this person for such a long time, and I just kind of feel like you feel like this person's too rigid. They're not going to move. And if they're not going to move, then I feel like there's going to be an ending here to bring a new beginning. And this new beginning for you will be like your new life that we've got here. And I feel like all you want with this person is for them to grow and change and transition, so that you can have a new beginning together where you will find happiness and expansion and playful and enjoy each other's company. But as it currently stands, yous are mirroring each other. Now like, your relationship reflects your wounds. So I feel like there's a lot of introspection here, as it says. But I feel like you might think that this person is very rigid in their thinking, but I feel like you are also being very rigid because you're not accepting that this person isn't going to change, and you're constantly wanting them to heal and work on the relationship with you and be more flexible, more come and go, now like compromise energy. But I feel like you're far too much like you go with the flow with this person. To the Sea talks about going with the flow. I feel like it's time for you to have some insight into how you feel really inside. How do you really feel inside? This person looks really sad here. Now like, and we've got a wee compass on here on the top. Where is your north pointing? Now like, I feel like this is like valid. I feel like you need to know what your path is. Where's your personal growth? Because you're dimming your light. You're really feeling burnt out, and you're feeling like so dull, like your energy. You're probably suffering with things like fatigue, and it's just making you feel like everything is a struggle. Life is a struggle for you. So then you've got on this side, you've got camera, reminiscent, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and make memories. So I feel like you're trying to change your perception. You're looking back at the past and you're saying, I don't want to make these kind of mistakes again. But then at the same time, I feel like you might be reminiscing about a person from your past because your relationship is so topsy-turvy as well. Also, I meant to say that. But I also feel like as soon as you think about someone from your past, instantly it's like, not today, put that away. Now let back and look it up, and you just don't feel or think about that person. So I feel like you and your person, this person that you're currently with, I feel like you're avoiding a certain conversation with each other now, like about putting boundaries up, and I feel like both of you are getting really angry. And there you've got wedding rings here, and it's like union, wedding, married, soul connections, eternal love, everlasting promise. So I feel like even if you're not married to this person, you've definitely got a strong, committed, like family type relationship with them. And I just kind of feel like you're looking over your shoulder constantly. You're not knowing when this person is going to like basically come at you, eyeball you, for you to sit down and be quiet and do as you're told, be controlling, possessive, jealousy. I feel all these different types of feeling. And on this card, the snake, it says the other woman. So I'm not sure if maybe your partner has had another woman, or like if your partner's a man, if your partner's a woman, they've had another woman or man or whatever. But I kind of feel like maybe it's changed your relationship because of that. And so it takes us up to these cards up here, the situation. Your situation is you're completely frustrated in your relationship. You've got a lack of confidence that it's going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. And I kind of feel like there's a lot of fear and ego issues and jealousy, it says here. And she's standing with an umbrella. I just kind of feel like every day the rain is pouring down on you. It just feels like you're drowning in your own sadness and sorrow and your frustration, and I feel like you're self-sacrificing also. And then you've got the Knight of Wands, so I feel like you might be having these bursts of frustration. See the way the Knight of Wands is in and out and in and out. So I feel like you might be having bursts of frustration, like the bee when it gripes and it stings. So eventually, every so often, I feel like you're biting back at them. Now you're having that wee bit of anger and courage, and that's maybe when you get eyeballed and you get told where your place is, basically. But you're trying to have faith with your person here, and I feel like you're trying to have faith with a person who is very, very controlling and possessive, and they act like they are the boss of you, are in control of you. Now that kind of energy. Outside of you, now that's coming towards you that you can't control, is that you're in, and I feel like this is obviously your spouse now, like if I didn't say that, but I feel like with this Kisses card and the Nine of Pentacles in the reversed, it's unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection and falling in love. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. That just suggests to me that it doesn't feel like unconditionally loving. Sorry, my throat went away from me like there. But I feel like it's more like you're in a relationship now that comes down to being codependent on each other financially, I'm feeling. And then you've got over here, and this is what you really, really desire. And I feel like you actually even desire it with this person, but it just doesn't seem to be going that way. You're wanting an engagement, what does it say? Partnership, commitment, eternity, completion and union. And I feel like maybe you're beginning to feel like you can't see this union grown into like the Hierophant, which is a very loving, supportive relationship. Now, like where the person, I don't know, just now like there's no harmony in this connection at all whatsoever. There's no change. Fives are about change, and this person won't change for you, I'm feeling. And I feel like when this, like the penny drops for you, I feel like this is when you're going to think to yourself, now like, do I need to complete this relationship with this person? And it just keeps you inside in a conflict. And then it brings us over to here. Keys in a ring, keys in a chain, or what is it? Keys in a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional string-alongs and one-night stands. But to me, I feel like you've got like decisions to make about the Eight of Wands as you moving forward. I feel like you're wanting to branch out and travel away alone maybe, and just start making this new life somewhere else, I'm feeling. You've got the Three of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, and that talks about like waiting on your ships coming in. I feel like you've waited for a long time for this person now, like to change how rigid they are, how inflexible they are with you, how controlling and possessive and jealous they are, how like they're rigid in home and in their work life. They're always grumpy, they dim your light, do you know what I mean? And I feel like they basically know how to basically make you submit to them by giving you like the eyes. Basically they're giving you like these eyes, and you just know exactly, oh, I better sit down. And I just kind of think that it's basically taking every bit of the like vitality and light and energy out of you, and you're losing yourself because of it. Angels and spirit guides, why is the Knight of Wands here? So the Knight of Wands is here because like you're wanting to put like your enthusiasm and energy into this, but it kind of feels like it's a one-sided relationship. Now like you give and they receive and they take, basically. You give and they take, you give and they take, and it just feels so unfair. You've got the Five of Wands here in the reverse, which is saying basically that you're wanting to come out of conflict with this person. You're wanting like harmony and union, and you're wanting to have a celebration with them. I really do feel like you would love to get married to this person if they would come out of this conflict with you, this inner conflict that they've got with themselves as well. Three of Swords, it's like it all comes down to like it's really breaking your heart that somebody can't see that things need to change, they can't keep going on like this. And the Eight of Swords, it keeps you like stuck in your head, now like overthinking things, but you really need to find the courage to stand up now like for yourself, and you need to communicate to this person that it's just not for you now dealing with that. So what's this we've got? So you've got two different energies here. You've got the Ten of Cups with the Sun. So like someone could have maybe lost like a child here, but then you've also got the Queen of Wands, which could be the other woman, and you've got the Queen of Swords, and I feel like this could be your person here has turned bitter and twisted, and she's really being mean to you maybe, or he's been mean to you, but it's kind of like it's because I feel like there may have been someone else involved in your relationship. And that was quite a lot of cards there. Someone may have got involved with their boss. I feel like someone like knows the truth. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Someone knows the truth about a love connection that they may have shared with another person, and what you're aware of is that someone was being like this magician in the reverse. They were being very trickster, and they were just doing things behind your back, do you know what I mean? They might have been manipulating, or you were manipulating them, I don't know. Why is this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse for Sagittarius, angels and spirit guides? Why is the Nine of Pentacles? So the Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse, and you've got the Wheel in the reverse. I feel like you're delaying now, like becoming like independent and single, like by yourself. And there you've got Temperance in the reverse. So you've got Temperance and the Knight of Wands. So this is definitely like Sagittarius' reading. So I feel like it's so much out of balance. You're with someone because you are codependent on each other, probably like putting all your finances and joining them together so that you can get by. It's putting off now, like it's making you delay basically moving out and being independent and by yourself maybe. And Temperance in the reverse is like oil and water, it just doesn't mix well, it doesn't blend. I'm feeling like you two really aren't blending very good together. And the Wheel is like ruled by Jupiter, so that is like Sagittarius energy again, so you could be dealing with another Sagittarius. I feel like you've got the High Priestess in the bottom, that could be like the other woman as well, but I feel like more you need to trust your intuition. Three of Wands, now like you're looking for your ships coming in somewhere else, but I feel like you're still staying put. And the Seven of Cups, it's like, I feel like you're fantasising maybe about someone else. Now like, or you're fantasising about other choices, about moving on. Now like keys on a ring, now like many options. Why is the Hierophant here for Sagittarius, angels and spirit guides? Sorry, 2 seconds. So it's like, as much as now like you want to be with this person like forever, never, never, and you've got the Hierophant, so that's saying that you're still there in that relationship. You want to be engaged to them and have a commitment with them and get married to them one day, but it's like there's no emotional fulfillment in this, but you're choosing to stay put, you're choosing not to walk away. At the bottom of the deck, oh sugar. At the bottom of the deck you've got the Five of Swords in the reverse. So it's like you're wanting to come out of conflict and feeling defeated with your person, and you're wanting to heal the connection, do you know what I mean? And there you've got the Six of Swords now, so you're wanting to move on to calmer waters with your person, but to be honest there's lots of like pain and heartbreak between like both of yours. So why is the Eight of Wands here for Sagittarius, angels and spirit guides? Why is the Eight of Wands? So the Eight of Wands is here, the King of Wands, so you're basically, I feel like you're just wanting to be optimistic and strong and support your partner. And I feel like instead of them keeping you on your toes, I kind of feel like they keep you on your toes. I feel like it's just that way where you're just kind of getting to the point where you're like, I feel like I might have to move on, and he just looks so sorry the way that he's holding on to her and hugging her. So you've got the Two of Wands here, and this talks about like you being at a crossroads, you making a choice now, like where do I go from here onwards? I feel like you could be having a discussion over the table now, like everything out on the table now, like what do we do here now, like what is our choices? Can we compromise? And you've got the Star, can we heal from this? Is there any healing for us in this? Or is this completing a full cycle? Are we over and done with now, like? And there you've got the Nine of Wands. It's like wanting to give it one last try, I'm feeling. I feel like there's going to be another try now, like we'll try again, we'll keep pushing. Now like Nine of Wands, nines are completions in the tarot, but I feel like it's just like we need to give it that one last push now, like the way that when you've got a baby coming, you've got that one big final last push and you put all your effort into it. I feel like it needs to be a joint effort button, not just like the Six of Pentacles now, like one of you's give and the other one takes. I feel like it needs to be a joint effort. So there you go, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and if you did and it resonated with you, then please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.